What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Untitled Gaming. Today I'm bringing you a spellproof armor deck profile with all the new upgrades we got from the GX Duel Academy box. This skill is very insane in the game of speed duels. We just had a speed duel showdown last night with Rook's Table, and we saw a very large turnout of all the speed or the spellproof armors coming with all these new machine monsters we got in the box. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this. If you don't know what spellproof armor does, if you're new to speed duels and just don't know what this card is, it says activate the skill during your main phase. All machine monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's spell effects. You can normal summon machine normal monsters with one less tribute. So that's two good things right in one. If a non-machine monster is in your graveyard, flip this skill over. This skill can only be used once per duel. So you're locked into machines with this deck. That's the downside of it. But everything else about this deck is crazy. You have 2 pluses, 1 minus. All machine monsters you control are unaffected by opposed spell effects. That effect is cracked. That's the reason why we want to play this deck. And then the second effect saying that normal machine monsters can be summoned with 1 less tribute is also very, very good. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the actual deck itself. We played triple Ancient Gear Beast. This is one of the cards that we brought from the brand new box to the deck. Ancient Gear Beast is really, really strong, and I was honestly really scared that if they didn't hit Inner Conflict, this would have became a deck, Ancient Gear Beast Turbo. But thankfully they hit Inner Conflict back in November, so that wasn't even a fear before this box was released. Ancient Gear Beast is a really cool level 6 monster with 2,000 attack and 2,000 defense that says it can't be special summoned, so you have to normal summon it. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell/trap cards until the end of the damage step. And then negate the effects of an opponent's monster to destroy it with this card, including the graveyard. So it's a Zoma killer, which is really, really nice. Ancient Gear Beast is very strong. Its stat lineup is also very, very good for all things considered. It's some Armades, and it's just really, really strong that we have a card like this in the format. Next, we play a 1-of Ancient Gear Engineer to finish off the Ancient Gear lineup. Ancient Gear Engineer is just a level 5 monster with 1,500 attack, 1,500 defense. A lot of people don't really like this card, but I personally feel like it's a very powerful monster, especially in a machine deck based around spellproof armor. And the reason why is because it negates any trap effect that targets it and destroys the trap after it does. But the cool effect is if this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell trap cards like any other Ancient Gear card. And then the last effect is the cool effect I just was thinking it had. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacked, target 1 spell trap card your opponent controls and destroy that card. So Engineer is literally a spell of trap destruction. Without being able to play breakers in this deck, you kind of need something. So Ancient Gear Engineer is in the deck at a 1-of, just for that small little, you know, ability, spell trap destruction in its effect. It's not bad. It's really not. Next on our list is actually going to be these 3 Cyber Dragons released in the box. This card is incredibly powerful in this deck. You just special summon it during your first turn, if it's in your hand. It's a 2100 beater that can't be Book of Moon, can't be shrunk. Like, it's super good. So yeah, it's crazy that we got Cyber Dragon in the format. This deck is the reason why it's crazy that we got it. Like, this card here is so good in the game. Jinzo here is a returning monster. We're going to be playing it at 1. It's very good in the game. You can easily bring it out by attributing the Cyber Dragon, so in your first turn to lock out the trap cards. It's just very strong. And then lastly, we play Allied Justice Colossalus. That's the reason we can normal summon in this deck without tributing due to our skill. It's a 2300 beater, and it's bigger than literally every card we mentioned except Jinzo. So it's just nice to have this card in the deck as a 3-of. Book of Moon is being played in the deck at 2. Cosmic Cyclone is being played in the deck at 2, and Shrink is being played in the deck at 2 of this deck. If you notice, all these cards are very small in attack points, so we play Shrink here. That way we can beat over, like, you know, low attacking monsters or high attacking monsters with the utmost of ease. And then lastly on our list is Gear Town. We're playing this card as a 3-of for the Ancient Gear cards. If you guys don't know what Gear Town does, it says that both players can normal summon Ancient Gear monsters with 1 less tribute. So this kind of makes it where Beast and Engineer can just be normal summoned. That's the reason why we're playing this at 3 and so many of the Ancient Gear cards. It's just so you can normal summon these. It has a second effect that really doesn't matter too much with this deck, but if you're playing the deck, you can definitely utilize it, and I'll tell you how. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Ancient Gear monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So the only target that can be special summoned out of our Ancient Gear monsters, because Beast can't be special summoned, is actually Engineer. But if you personally want to, you could actually play Toon Ancient Gear Golem, because this card can be special summoned. So if you really want to, you can take the Engineer out, you can throw the Ancient Gear Golem in, that way you just have the synergy with the Gear Town in case it's destroyed. But personally, I just have it in here just for the normal summon of the Ancient Gear monsters. The side deck is a really cool one, playing double Floodgate for the Cyber Angels, playing double Lost Wind for the fusion-based decks, one Mind Crush because this card's one of my favorite side deck techs in existence, and then Waking the Dragon is also in here out of one of, because we play so many of these like weird, obscure back row cards that our opponent's going to probably want to break her. So we're going to be playing the Waking in here, especially because now that we have Cyber End Dragon that can be special summoned by Waking, it's really cool. Extra deck is triple Cyber End Dragon for the Waking, one Arcana Knight Joker, one Ojama King because it takes away all the zones. If this gets Cosmic, you get to summon Ojama King, and your opponent doesn't get to summon any monsters for the rest of the duel. Like, this card is crazy. And then we play South's Eye Restrict, just because we need to suck up a monster that we can't really out too easily. Yeah, but without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this deck showcase. So we're actually going to be playing against this guy here. I'm going to be doing a live duel for, which I don't usually do too often. I usually just talk over the recordings. Hi, you too. Hello. And so what I do is like just make the replay and then, you know, voice over the replay, and then yeah, that's pretty much all I really do. But this time I'm actually going to be playing like a real game, and you guys get to hear my whole thought process. Opening's kind of okay. It's not the best because I got Gear Town and an Ancient Gear monster in hand, so it's like, all right. We force the opponent to go first because I want to get an extra card in hand at all times. Hey man, I like your YouTube channel. Thanks. That means a lot. I'm actually recording a video right now. Yeah, he's a fan. So this is going to be even more fun. He uses the Allure here. I'm thinking he's playing Moss, right? Because he has the Weevil. He's playing Allure. So he's going to be drawing two. Probably playing Dark Moss still. I don't know if like Dark Moss is still the wave. I know that Ron Wiz just won with it last night. But I also don't really know if it's the wave because I feel like Warrior Moss is just significantly better with DD Warrior Lady being in the format. Like DD Warrior Lady and Zoma just seem so good right now. Like, those are probably the best cards in Speed Duels. Banishes the Breaker. This is probably one of the other best cards in Speed Duels. So he banishes the Breaker, hits into the main phase, which all this happened in, summons the Breaker. That makes sense. Gets the token. I don't have a hand trap, buddy. You're good. And then what happens next? Sets one card face down. And ends his turn. I'm going to draw for turn. Oh, we drew the beast. Let's go. Go to standby. Go to main one. And we're going to activate Spellproof Armor. So if he has Cosmic Cyclone, I lose. Like, oh man, that's going to be so rough. Activate Gear Town. Right? And now I can normal summon. So I'm going to give him the thumbs up to make sure I can normal summon. And he lets me. So I'm going to normal summon Ancient Gear Beast, who is a 2000 beater. And we're going to set the Shrink and set the Book. Entering into the battle phase, I'm going to attack into the Breaker. Declare my effect, meaning he can't attack or activate cards. Okay, so it can activate the monster effect, which is fine. This is going to change me to defense mode. All good on my end. I'm going to enter the end phase and end the turn. Dome of the Spirit comes out, which is also okay. Yep. So you have to out the Ancient Gear Beast here, because Ancient Gear Beast just kills Zoma and you won't get effect. Night Beam's activating. targeting shrink. Think on the target of shrink. Because I don't know if I want to book the breaker here or if I just want to let the shrink go. And we'll just let the shrink go. Also, because I did that think, he might be more, like, he might more so want for the Book of Moon to get destroyed rather than the Ancient Gear Town. And he might not even get rid of the Gear Town in fear of me bringing out Golem. Yeah, I'm just going to activate it and set the Zoma. No. It resets. And spell trap. No problem, buddy. Yeah, so Zoma, if it gets booked, always just goes back to your spell and trap cards on its set. I'm sure most people watching know that, but I understand it's a question that comes up for a lot of new players, especially if you're not playing Zomas a lot. But yeah, Book of Moon just resets it. Parasite onto can't. Like, you can equip because it's a monster. But when it equips, it becomes a spell, and Spellproof protects it. And the spell trap, it's equipped spell. You teach me something. Well, I'm happy to learn, man. So I don't know why he doesn't breaker here. Like, he can equip it to his breaker and tribute, but he might be new at the deck, but we take those. I'm going to start turn. Getting the Cosmic here, which is exactly what I need. I'm just going to set it face down. And then I'm going to normal summon the Engineer. Switch the Beast to attack mode, and then battle into the Breaker. So you'll take the 400 here. And then I'll attack directly for 1500. If he doesn't activate Zoma, we out Zoma completely. So he activates the Zoma here, which does make sense. Declare. If this card attacks, your opponent can activate any spell and traps until the end of the damage step. And then we declare and pop it. Yeah, so I guess the appropriate play, I don't even know if there is an appropriate play against Ancient Gears. Draws for turn. We know he has the Parasite, but now he can't even normal summon it. Alright, so we go into the next game. So we main deck the Cosmics, which is crazy. And I don't know if I should play the Lost One. I feel like I shouldn't. He plays Breaker. I feel like we punish him for playing Breaker. So I'm going to take out one Shrink. But what happens when the Moss comes out? That's the thing. Swap those back. This is to stop Moss. Maybe take out one Gear Town. The deck kind of runs off a Gear Town. I'm going to take out Cyber Dragon. Yeah, I'm taking out Cyber Dragon. Yeah, I'm just putting in the one Waking. that's all on my side really is. Like, I could put in Mind Crushers and Floodgates, but I feel like that it's not the best idea at the moment. Because he's gonna opt for us to go first, so it might be a better idea than I'm thinking. Oh no. Oh well. Yeah, he's probably gonna opt for us to go first, which is okay. No ancient. Oh, we're going second still. No Gear City though, and 2 ancient gears in hand. So 3 out of 16 of these cards is the card we need. Oh no. He's WTF'd. There's probably 2 moss in hand. Alright. I can literally draw anything right here, right? No! Alright, so I just got this going on. No point in even activating my skill because I can't summon any of these cards without Gear Town. Standby, main 1. Everything's good here. Oh no, I bricked. Oh well. What can he do? I mean, if he has Parasite, he just kind of kills me. Oh, man. Oh, man. I was going to Breaker one of the calls. I was hoping he would have Breaker because he hits the middle. I was hoping he was going to Breaker and hit the, What's your second target? Ooh, left. Interesting. Hit the book and I just flip it. That's what I wanted to happen. Ooh, and a Kaiku? Yeah. Go ahead, buddy boy. Alright, draw literally anything. Let's go. Yeah, no response. Destiny draw. Damn it. Alright, yeah, we admit defeat here. The brick hurts. Alright, so, yeah, drawing the beasts. I understand, dude. Boom, boom. Yeah, we're going to actually opt for the Cyber Dragon instead of the Beast. Makes that more of the card we want to see. Because I feel like Engineer is fine. Yeah, I'm still going to keep Engineer in. I'm going to opt to go second, so I don't really need too many of these traps. Yeah, I'm just going to done siding. I don't know, I feel like I want Mind Crush. No, or Lost Wind just for the Moth. And it's a permanent half. I feel like Lost Wind's definitely something I want to play. Nah, I'm good. I'll just keep it as is. I got the Waking sided. He always hits middle, so if I open the Waking, I get Cyber End Dragon. Like, I'm fine. Again, we're going to opt to go second. Cross the fingers that way I don't completely brick this time. Oh, we did. God damn it. Same opening every time. Just give me the Ancient Gear City. Just give me the city. That's all I want. Give me a Colossus. Just give me a card like me summon. Cyber Dragon? I play the 3. I play more monsters than I do spell and traps, right? So I should be able to get a monster, right? Right? Sets the card face down. I feel like I'm playing balance with all the spell cards and monsters I'm getting. Okay, cool. Okay, we did it. Alright. So, how do I even spell that word? Intimidating. Had to sound it out just so, yeah. I'm just going to say scary. So scary. Little thing you all should know about me. I can't spell. It's part of my dyslexia. Activate Spellproof Armor. This is going to let me normal summon the big bird here. I'm going to set cards, and this is a fucking man-eater bug. This is 100% a man-eater bug. But it's better than keeping it on the field, I guess. I don't know, because, like, I'm going to attack into it. It's going to be the man. Okay, it's Newdoria. So that's not bad. I'm going to lose my monster here, but it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. It's kind of a big deal. I'm just trying to stay optimistic. So opponent's going to draw 2 here. I mean, what? I have 1/5 of a chance to draw the Gear Town and be able to summon every card in my hand, which is nuts. That's pretty good odds in my opinion. Will I get those odds though? Probably not. Allure again. He's really digging. I feel like Dark Moss might still be the wave just because the Allure. Allure is really powerful in itself. Just banish the Nudorias. Yeah. Banish this Kaiku here. What's your normal summon? Is it Breaker? I'm going to book that. I'm not taking any damage. I'm not losing any spell traps. Sets 1 card face down. Pass this turn. That's the Zoma face down, right? Let's see what I get. Cyber Dragon. That's crazy. Special summon Cyber Dragon in attack mode. Make sure it's good. Don't know what he would have that would stop a Cyber Dragon. And this is Breaker. So if I tribute this, I can tribute for the Ancient Gear Beast, run into it, and not have to worry about the Zoma. That's the plan. Tribute. Normal summon. Battle. Attack. And then end phase, Zoma comes out, right? Yep. Zoma gets summoned to the field in defense mode. If he has the Parasite here, we're looking real fucking good. Because he's going to have to Parasite his own Zoma. Because he Parasites his Zoma, we're going to shrink the monster into damage step. As long as he doesn't have Night Beam. He drew 90% of his deck. Like, he's already been through half his deck. He has 10 cards. Like, if there's not a Night Beam in there, I'm surprised. But Parasite here could connect to the Zoma. Tribute off the Zoma from the skill. Bring out the Moss. Moss will attack, and then damage step, we can shrink in Moss. Oh, he sets the Nudora. Alright, what do we got? Is it another Zoma face down, or is it an actual card? Alright, so he passes turn here. I'm going to draw for turn. Drawing into the other shrink. Going to set a card face down. I'm going to attack the Nudora because I negate monster effects. Oh. I'm just going to let him know. Your para to your own monsters, right? Okay, cool. No big deal. Alright, so I'm going to end phase, end turn here. And he's going to draw for turn. Okay, sets the face down here. What are these face downs? Because, like, this didn't activate. Well, it can't activate. Never mind. I'm an Ancient Gear monster. What am I thinking? I'm a spell-proof Ancient Gear monster. Like, these are probably, like, books or something. He didn't even use skill? We take those. Yes, and I got Ancient Gear Town. I think it's just called Gear Town. Yeah, Gear Town. Activate Gear Town. He was typing. I wasn't sure what he was trying to say. Oh, there he goes again. I'm going to wait for him to talk. Like, here's where I summon Ancient Gear Engineer, right? Right. Here's where I summon Ancient Gear Engineer. Because, like, I'm going to go into battle phase and then attack this, and then he's going to stop the effect in the graveyard because it's like a Hades. Because it negates the effect of an opponent's monster to destroy a battle with this card, including in the graveyard. Declare so I don't take the damage. Then attack directly for 1500. The effective zone doesn't work with beasts. Nope. Just like Hades. If I'm wrong, somebody please in the comment section. Let me know I'm wrong. That way I'm not playing wrong. We woke the dragon. Boop. That's fine. What are you bringing out, buddy? Should have guessed it was something. Yeah, what's he got? I'm not really scared of literally anything because we have shrinks and we're just going to damage step shrink whatever he summons. Especially if he's not climbing the engineer and he's climbing the beast because beast is such a problem for him. Like literally the only card he can summon is Cyber End Dragon because it's at 4000 attack. But that's the only thing. Ah, that's it too. I'm just going to double shrink it, I guess. Yeah. End phase, end turn. Unless he just wants to do big damage to me and attack the engineer. That's a problem. Even the effect here. Having this guy's attack, it's still bigger than everything on my field. But at this point, it doesn't take as much damage. Yeah. Don't night beam me, please. Battle phase. Breaker's probably going to attack engineer here, right? Yep, I'll take the 100. Damage step. Have his attack again. Oh. Bonky. Yeah, I think you could double shrink. And Beast is still alive, so we're in a good position here. Takes 75 damage because I halved it twice. Crazy. So, this didn't get activated last turn. What is this? Is this another waking? We woke the dragon and he actually summoned a dragon, so that's kind of sick. Start turn, draws into the Jinzo. I guess it doesn't matter. Like, doesn't matter? Do I just tribute the beast here and summon the Jinzo? I feel like that's correct, because this can't do anything if it's a spell. This can't do anything if it's a trap, if it's Jinzo. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Fack. Yeah, that's the play. So it is a trap card. It just can't do anything now. End phase, end turn. It's Spellproof armor. Uses a night beam on nothing. Summons the Kaiku. Activates the floodgate. Crazy. GG's, man. Yeah, it really was. Like, I genuinely enjoy playing against people, especially people that are just like, hey, I know who you are. It's like, oh, cool, that's awesome. That's never happened to me before. So it's just really cool. So Med974, thanks for playing with me today. Thanks for the great game. Really appreciate it. So biggest takeaway that I should probably give to you out of all of this is just remember to use your parasites on your own monsters when you play against Spellproof. You'd been in a lot better situation, especially if I needed to use these shrinks on your own moss I got summoned from tributing your Zoma, and then I would have wakened the dragon, and then you would have summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate, and then I wouldn't have had the shrinks. Like, you would have been in a great situation there. What's my next draw? Cosmic. That's crazy. But yeah, if you guys like this type of content, make sure you leave a like. If you like me, make sure to subscribe. And leave a comment in the comment section down below. Love talking to you guys. Last video got like crazy like analytic views and like barely any comments. And I was like, what happened? But yeah, if you guys want to leave a comment, go ahead. If not, it's not going to hurt my feelings any. Yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.